The Chase Freedom Flex mysteriously vanished from Chase's website for an entire month, leaving thousands of people wondering if one of the best no annual fee cards was gone forever. But here's what Chase didn't want you to know during that blackout period, and why the card's return is actually bigger news than you think. If you've been following credit card news this summer, you probably noticed something strange happened in July. The Freedom Flex just disappeared. No announcement, no explanation, just gone. I've been looking into this to see exactly what happened behind the scenes. I'm going to break down three critical things: why Chase really pulled that card offline, what changes might be coming that could affect your strategy, and more importantly, why this zero annual fee card is absolutely essential for maximizing your everyday spending in 2025. Now, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether you should apply for the card right now or wait. And trust me, timing matters. Let's do point number one, the mystery of the disappearance. Let's start with what actually happened. For about a month, starting in July of 2025, if you went to Chase's website looking for the Freedom Flex, you'd find absolutely nothing. It was like the card never even existed. But now, this is where it gets interesting. While online applications vanished completely, you could still apply in branch and through referral links. Now, what that told me was that this was not a discontinuation. This was Chase doing something behind the scenes. So, as a Chase customer, I reached out to customer service, and here's what they confirmed. This was a temporary removal for what they called an internal product refresh. Think of it like a maintenance window, but for credit cards. But here's where it really got fascinating. There are rumors floating around about potential major changes. Some industry insiders are suggesting Chase might be switching the Freedom Flex from MasterCard to Visa. Others think we might see updates to the bonus categories or even the point structure. The fact that Chase went dark for a full month tells me this wasn't just updating their website graphics. Something bigger was happening. And that brings us to why this card is so crucial right now. Point number two, why is the Freedom Flex essential in 2025? So let me break down why this card is absolutely essential, especially if you're trying to maximize your everyday spending without paying those hefty annual fees. First, you're going to get 5% cash back on rotating quarterly categories up to $1,500 in spending. But here's what most people miss. You also get 5% back on travel booked through the Chase Travel Portal. You'll also get 3% on dining in drugstores, and of course 1% on everything else. That's multiple bonus categories on a card with zero annual fee. But here's the real power that separates this from other cashback cards. Your rewards come as Chase Ultimate Reward points, not just cash. That means if you pair this with a Sapphire Preferred or a Sapphire Reserve, you can transfer those points to travel partners and potentially get 2 to 3 cents per point value instead of just that 1 cent for cash back. Let me give you a real example. If you max out the 5% categories each quarter, that's $300 in cash back per year. But if you transfer those 30,000 points to Hyatt, you could book nights at properties that would cost you $500 to $600 per night. That's the difference between a decent cashback card and a travel powerhouse. And with the current welcome bonus of $200 after spending $500 in the first 3 months, you're essentially getting paid to try out the card. So let's move to point number three, and that's strategic timing and what is coming next. Now, here's why timing matters so much right now. We are heading into quarter four, which historically has some of the best rotating categories. In 2024, it included PayPal, which basically meant you got 5% back on almost anything you bought online. But there's something else to consider. If Chase really is planning major changes to this card, whether it's the network, the categories, or the structure, getting in now means you're grandfathered in into the current terms. Now, I've seen this playbook before with other Chase cards. They make changes, but existing cardholders often keep the better terms for a while before they get migrated over. Plus, with all the changes that are happening in the lounge space and premium cards getting more expensive, Having a solid no annual fee card in your wallet is more important than ever. This gives you flexibility without the pressure of justifying a high annual fee every single year. So here's the bottom line. The Chase Freedom Flex just didn't return. It came back at the perfect time. Whether you're new to credit card rewards or you're building a complete Chase ecosystem, this card fills a crucial gap in your strategy. The $200 welcome bonus covers your first year of spending. The 5% categories can get you serious rewards, and the ultimate rewards points give you flexibility that straight cash back just cannot match. If you've been on the fence about this card, now is the time to act. Chase clearly values this product enough to invest in refreshing it. And with potential changes on the horizon, getting in now could lock you into some great terms. Have you been waiting for the Freedom Flex to come back? Or are you considering it for the first time? Let me know in the comment section what your biggest question is about the card. I read every single comment and I'll help you figure out if this fits your spending strategy. And if this breakdown helped you understand why this card matters so much, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more credit card strategy videos. I post new content every week, breaking down the cards and the strategies that can actually save you money and earn you more rewards. No annual fee credit cards are absolutely essential no matter what your credit card strategy is. So it is essential that you know what the best no annual fee credit cards of 2025 are, because if you don't, you literally are going to leave points and cash on the table, and you can find those best credit cards right here.